Okay, today is Friday, June 14th, and I'm going back to the Mayor's Office of Disability to, of course, naturally try to file my complaints as a disabled person. You know, get assistance in doing it, point out all the errors. Of course, I also want to speak to Carla in regard to the letters that she sent me that were incorrect, that I wasn't allowed to last time. I'm basically coming back to show you how the process is rigged to fail, because even as a disabled person, you don't get any help from the Mayor's Office of Disability, which is supposed to be there to enforce disability, ADA, and disability right laws. Now, mind you, if you go into any office as a disabled person, they're supposed to come out and try and help you fill out your paperwork, all these other things. You can obviously see how much help they've tried to be. Now, I'm going to go up to the front desk, and I'm going to ask them if I'm denied access and accommodation, if they're going to come and arrest them. So let's see what the spin is today. Okay, hello. I am planning on going to the Mayor's Office of Disability to continue to try to get my rights enforced and file my grievances, speak to people regarding the correspondence that I received that was incorrect. And so if they ask for me to leave and do not provide services, do I come out here and ask for you to arrest them for access and accommodation? I want to understand what your position is here as security.
Just go ahead and ask them.
You didn't answer my question. Will you arrest them if they deny me? You didn't answer.
I don't have to answer.
You don't have to answer my question?
I have my rights.
Oh, and I don't have any rights. Is that it? I thought you were security here for the people.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Well, am I not a person?
Go ahead.
I'm asking.
You want to go in or you want to
I'll go in and then I'll ask.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hello. I'm here for Carla, please. Thank you. I'll sit down. Now, mind you, it's awfully curious that security can't answer a simple question, you know. It can certainly enforce the law when it comes to, the other side, but it can't answer my questions when I'm legally correct. This is what you get, folks. Thank you for not answering my question.
I have to answer the question.
They don't have to answer questions. They don't have to enforce the law. They don't have to do what's right. They just have to give the illusion. That's all they have to do. Hello, Carla. I'm still following up, still coming in to try to file my complaints that you didn't allow me access and accommodation the last time. I brought my paperwork regarding the incorrect stuff that you'd sent me. I'd like to sit down and talk about it and go forward, unless, of course, you want to deny me access and accommodation again today.
Things, actually. We don't have an appointment today, and I'm on my way out to a meeting.
We haven't been able to set up an appointment. Can we set one up, and I can come in and do it then?
We actually haven't been able to set up an appointment because you haven't given me any specific information.
And I told you I wanted to come in and do it, and you're telling me I can't do it orally?
I've asked you to submit.
Is that a yes or a no that I can't do it orally?
Actually, I think we've talked before about the use.
It's on video, that's correct. And you've not responded to that either.
We've talked before.
Yes, and you've not responded to that either. So now,
We've also talked before about how when you come into our office, you're very disruptive.
disruptive, you mean of everybody who's not here? That's a wonderful spin, Carla. Thank you for all the help that you're giving me, as a disabled person.
So, Mr. Garza,
Yes,
what
ma'am.
I've told you.
Will
is
you
it
set up an
because-
appointment with me? Yes or no?
Is it because you're disruptive when you
Will
come into
you
our
set up an
office?
appointment with me? Yes or no?
Not until you tell me exactly what this is
And
about.
I'm right here to tell you. Tell you verbally.
In
So,
writing or by email?
no, ma'am. Verbally, are you disallowing me that access and accommodation through the Mayor's Office of Disability, who's supposed to be there for the disabled, inclusive of helping them fill out their paperwork, whatever other needs they may have?
So, Mr. Garza, you can
Was that
tell
a
me-
yes or a no?
You can tell me your complaint in writing. by
No, ma'am.
email,
Was that a
and
yes or a no? Will you help me fill out
and
my
then-
paperwork,
and
or
then I will
here
decide
verbally?
whether or not I will need
Oh, so that is a no. You're denying me access and accommodation to help me today with my specific request to give you my
Mr.
complaints
Garza,
verbally.
I've been very clear to you.
And I've been very clear you've been breaking the law. So now, will you continue to do that or not? Or will you assist me?
I will actually at this point ask you to leave.
Of course you will. Now, I will ask the security guard to arrest who is going to arrest for denial of access and accommodation. Thank you. This has been the whole point. All right, I've been asked to leave. So now I've been denied access and accommodation. What are you going to do for my rights?
Can you please?
What are you going to do for my rights? I have been denied access and accommodation. What are you going to do for my rights?
I don't Okay, I just don't.
You're not going to enforce my rights. You're not here for me. I'm leaving. Thank you. Yes, and I'll come back and I will continue to show the farce, especially from the Mayor's Office of Disability. Oh, thank you, Carla. This is so lovely. Thank you for helping, and thank you for not enforcing my rights. I know it's not a problem. I know the illusion will continue to survive, but I'll continue to fight.
Mr. Garza.
Okay, see you next week. Enjoy.
sir.
Bye. Thank you. So you see, folks, if you're disabled, if you're in need of any help, any twisting that they can do, they will do. They will not do what they're legally required to do, under ADA, under disability rights. There is nothing that excludes you from giving your complaints verbally and asking for help and filling out the forms. This is the whole trick. Once again, she discussed about having me, email stuff and stuff in writing. She cannot exclude me from coming into a public office, and she's never explained this Section 632. This is what you get from the Mayor's Office of Disability, which is the SHILL, SHILL, for the city. Mind you, I will continue. It's so nice to know that the humanity exists so well in San Francisco, especially in the government agencies that are supposed to be there for you.